Well, hello Flosstube and welcome back to my channel today. My name is Angela and can you believe this is Flosstube number 10. 10 weeks ago I started my Flosstube channel because I wanted to share my stitching with you. I've absolutely loved and I still love watching Flosstube videos, and I just thought, you know what, I would love to share my cross stitching with you guys. So I just want to say thank you so much for sticking with me. Thank you so much for all of the lovely likes and comments that you've given me, and all the comments you said about my projects. It's been an amazing 10 weeks really, and I know that not all of my videos are perfect. I know some of them might not have been edited properly, but to be honest, 10 weeks ago I didn't really know what I was doing. I am getting better, I think. So thank you for bearing with me if my videos haven't been, like I say, 100% perfect, but hopefully they'll get better. And I just think it's a journey, isn't it? As you learn new skills, it's all a bit of a journey. So like I say, thank you for sticking with me. As I say, this is Flosstube number 10. We're in double digits now. So as a result of that, I will be doing a giveaway. So make sure you stay to the end to see what that giveaway will be. So I've done lots of stitching this week. I talked about my goals for September, and I set myself some really high percentage goals on my Heaven and Earth designs, and thank you Pattern Keeper for allowing us to see percentages of how much we've stitched, because that is an absolute bonus, I think, with Pattern Keeper. If you are doing Heaven and Earth designs and you're sitting on the fence deciding, should I go on Pattern Keeper or shouldn't I absolutely recommend you do, because I was that type of person really. I was like, do I, don't I? I'm normally an Apple person, and I know that Pattern Keeper is only available on Android products, but let me tell you, it is brilliant, Pattern Keeper. So if you haven't already tried it, try it. So I've done a lot of stitching, like I say, this week, but I have only worked on 3 projects this week, and all of them are my Heaven and Earth designs. So let's get straight into what I have been working on. So the first one is one I call Pink Fairy, and if you remember a few videos ago I asked you to choose out of 2 designs, and you guys chose this one. And it is actually Faces of Fairy 178, and it is by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And that's what the design will look like. I think it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And I will, throughout this, I'll pop a picture up of where this was last week. But this is stitched on 20 count 2/1, and this is where we're at this week. Oh, let me put something behind that. There we go. Is that better? So as you can see, I started going on the diagonal, but then I was worried about getting lines, and I think a couple of videos ago I asked you guys about would I get lines basically if I carried on with the diagonal, and I was a bit worried about that. So I went a bit rogue. So I started going sort of down here, and then I decided to come all the way across, and I'm nearly at the end, so you can kind of see how big this is going to be. I think I've just got a couple more squares of stitching to do at the end, and then that's like how big it's going to be. And then I'm just going to work down. But I just, oh, let me get it. I just love these colours. Anything pink really is definitely right up my street, but yeah, I do think that is looking amazing already. So this week I only got 2 hours to stitch on it, and I did 408 stitches. It was mainly that top bit, this bit here that I did. And my goal for the end of September is to reach 5%, and I'm currently at 3.35%, which means I need to do another 828 stitches to reach my goal with that one. And this 20 count Ada, I've started another Heaven and Earth designs on 20 count Ada. So this is only the second project I've done on 20 count Ada. My all-time favourite was always 18 count, but I really think 20 count is tipping the edge on it now, for it to be my favourite count fabric. So we'll see, but I do like stitching on that one. The next one that I was stitching on this week was Ornament Healing Rose by Carol Cavaleris, another Heaven and Earth design, and that's what it will look like. And you're gonna say where you've stitched is a bit random, and you're right, it is. So this is stitched on 18 count 2/1, and I've mentioned it before, but I'm part of the Facebook group Enchanted Stitching Challenges, and every month they have a Disney film that they base monthly stitching challenges, monthly and weekly stitching challenges around. And this month it's Inside Out, the film Inside Out. So one of the challenges was to do 100 stitches in, I think it was blue, green, yellow, purple and red. I think they were all the colours. So that's why there's lots of stitching all over. But what I like about this design is you could literally pick a colour and do like a big block. It's not lots of confetti. So the more I stitch on it, the more I'm absolutely falling in love with it. So I'll show you where I'm at. Let me make sure it's up the right way first. There we go. So that's why it looks a bit like there's all sorts of random bits on it. That's why I love it when it's gridded, actually, because when it's gridded you can just go anywhere you like on these designs. Hopefully you can see that okay. But I think it's coming on really, really well. I am really, really loving working on this. So this week I did 5 hours on this and I did 979 stitches. So yeah, it's actually a really hard one to put down at the end of when I finish stitching each session. So yes, one of my favourites, definitely. Well, they're all my favourite, that's why I've chosen them, but I definitely like stitching in the big blocks of colour, especially with full coverage like Heaven and Earth. You do have a lot of confetti stitching, so it's nice to come to a project with big blocks of colour, which that one has. So then, oh, with that one, I actually just should share, just having a look at my notes here. I am up to, where am I up to? I am up to 9.22%, and I want to do 12%, so I would need to do another 1,371 stitches this month to reach my goal of 12% with that one. So then the next one, and this is the one I've mainly been working on this week, is my Story Keep. As you know, I'm sort of really determined to get this finished by my birthday in December. And what I realised was I've been working on this for, how many weeks have I been doing this for now? For 11 weeks. And in 12 weeks time it's my birthday. But the last few weeks I've really upped my amount of stitching I've done on it. So I definitely think I'm on track to finish it by my birthday. But this is Story Keep, Life is an Open Book, Paris. This is by Amy Stewart. And I am stitching this on 18 count 2/1. And this is where I'm at now. So as you can see, I've done quite a bit this week. I had a lot of gaps sort of here, and it was just confetti stitching. It was like literally one colour would be one stitch and then I'd need to change my thread to another colour. It was that kind of confetti stitching. So what I decided to do was work my way down the Eiffel Tower, because there was a lot of gaps in the Eiffel Tower, and just work the colours on there. So I literally picked a colour and did one thread at a time, and then I just yeah, did that with various bits, but in the end I just thought, no, I'm going to get this Eiffel Tower finished, and that it is nearly finished, the Eiffel Tower, but I think it's looking amazing. So that, as you can see, there are some gaps, but it is really just looking amazing. And obviously this is now the start of the umbrella. I'll just show you that chart again. Yeah, that's the umbrella that the couple are standing in. So once I've got this confetti done up here and down here, I'll then move the frame, and I can, yeah, hopefully get to the bottom of the design, and then I'll just be working down. So I am really, really pleased at where this is at right now, and yeah, so gorgeous, this design. But like I say, just lots and lots of confetti. Again, I am part of the Full Coverage Fanatics Facebook group, and they had confetti conquistadors, I don't know, I can't say it. Basically a weekend challenge where you stitched on a project with lots of confetti, and this was the one I chose. So this week I have stitched on it for 16 hours, and I've done 2,741 stitches on it this week. So as you know, I set a really high goal for this one, and this one I wanted to get 62% done this month, and I'm currently at 41.9%. I think I was last week at about 34%, so I've done about 6-7% on it in a week. So yeah, really chuffed with how much I've got done on this. But I do need to do another 7,097 stitches to achieve my goal of 62%. And what I've decided is I need to do at least an hour of stitching on this a day, every single day, which is fine. I'm all right with. I love stitching on it. So yeah, how good is that? I do think these, the further you hold them back, the more they just look incredible. Yeah. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it? Somebody actually asked me about the felt as well. I'll be honest, I started Heaven and Earth Designs when I started this one, which was middle of June. And I had never used like these Q-snap frames before. I'd always used a hoop, and to be honest, when I started this, hoop just wasn't working for me. So I got these Q-snap frames, and I noticed everybody had felt underneath, and I couldn't work out why. And then when I got some felt and put it under, I realised it actually keeps the tension tighter. So that's a really good idea. I probably shouldn't have got red, but to be honest, it hasn't come out in the material, so yeah, it's fine, it's fine. So that's why I use the felt, because I know a couple of people have asked me, oh, why do you use the felt underneath your frames there? So that's really why. But anyway, as you know, I want to get this finished for my birthday so that I can start the next one in this, what I call one in the series, which is the New York version. This is Life is a Story Keep. Again, Life is an Open Book, New York. And I want to start that one on my birthday, so that's why I want to get this one finished first before I start that one on my birthday. And then when I finish the New York one, I've then got the London one that I want to do, and then I want to frame the three, have them in their own separate frames, but have it on like the same wall together. That's the idea anyway. Yeah, we'll see about that though, because who knows by the time I finish the London one how long that will take me to do another two further and finish this one. But hopefully, like I say, if I can get this one finished by my birthday, then I'll be really pleased. So in total this week, I have stitched for 23 hours, and I've done 4,128 stitches. Wow, a lot, but I love it. So this week is going to be another busy stitching week as well. At the moment, I have quite a bit of the weekend to stitch. My boyfriend loves to go fishing, and I'm sort of here left to my own devices really, and what more can I do other than put a box set on and do some stitching? So yeah, to me it's like a perfect weekend. So as I mentioned at the start of the video, I decided when I got to video number 10, I wanted to do a giveaway, and I was trying to think about what my giveaway would be, and then it came to me. It's obvious, really, isn't it? I'm going to give away this, the Heaven and Earth chart of the Story Keep Life is an Open Book Paris. This is the first one I started on, and I just thought it would be a really lovely one to give away. So Heaven and Earth do something called a rack, which is, it's R-A-K, which is a random act of kindness. So that's what I'm going to do, give a random act of kindness to somebody. And what I'm going to ask you to do is, in the comments below, write Paris in capital letters. And I'm going to ask you to put what you love about Paris. If you've never been to Paris, put what you think you would love about going to Paris. Don't write things like giveaway or competition or anything like that. Just write Paris in capital letters and what you would love about Paris. I am then going to, on Sunday evening at 10 p.m. or Sunday evening 10 p.m. GMT, I will then do a draw and pick the winner, ready to film for the video coming out next Tuesday. And then next Tuesday I will announce who the winner of the giveaway is. But this is going to be the giveaway. So just as a reminder, it's going to be the chart, a PDF chart of this Story Keep Life is an Open Book Paris. And what I will do is, next week when I announce the winner, I will ask the winner to email me their email address, so that when I order it from Heaven and Earth, I can just put their email address and the PDF will go directly to their email. So I think that's everything for today. A bit of a shorter video. Like I say, not a lot of different projects, but lots of stitching all the same. So really, all I can say to you guys is happy stitching. Don't forget to pop in the comments Paris in capital letters if you would like to be entered into the draw to win this chart. And I will see you every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. GMT. So do make sure you subscribe and hit that bell, and happy stitching. Bye for now.